and I am starting off with a foundation in product knowledge because it's one of the most valuable skill sets that you can have with actually understanding products and hair type and texture, which is actually secondary to sanitation and disinfection, which is one of the most important things you learn in beauty school. You know, while so many people are running around running rampant, they acting like sanitation and disinfection methods aren't something that should have been being practiced anyway. So yeah, definitely if you're watching and you're tuning in, and while others are joining, class doesn't start until 12, but we're going to be covering some product knowledge information, and I'll share a disclaimer or two as it relates to the products I'm going to be talking about today. So just want to make sure that you guys have a good understanding of the actual products, and I'm always open to people asking questions because questions are good. And I don't have any music, but it's 12 o'clock. All right, guys, so for those of you that are actually tuning in, I definitely appreciate you. My name is Lauren Lewis. I am the owner, founder, operator of Studio 4212 LLC, which will actually soon become Studio 4212 Incorporated. We are the umbrella company to a couple of different entities. Those entities are the Beauty Bootcamp NOLA. This is a summer program that I host every year. And this year, if all goes well and we're not all quarantined, all of my people that are already registered and those people that will register, camp starts June 1st and it runs for 6 weeks and it'll end on July 10th. And we learn all things hair, skin, and nails, as well as foundational skills with proper etiquette, team building skills, self-esteem building, and a host of other things. And then we also operate and host the Crescent City Barber Classic and Hair Show, which is a beauty and barbering event that was actually started by way of me wanting to show my students what a professional event actually looks like within the industry, so that way they wouldn't have to actually travel afar, because usually when you are in school you really can't afford to travel afar because you have other things going on, as well as trying to actually complete school. So as well, if all goes well and we are not quarantined, this event will still take place on June 7th. Tickets are only $25. Outside of that, we also cover something called the Beauty Club, which is actually an extension of the summer program that now is offered to local area middle and high schools. And then this is such a new venture. Underneath the umbrella of Studio 4212 LLC falls the Cosmetology Institute, which is a new cosmetology school coming to the New Orleans East area. So yeah, so those are a couple of things that we do. And then again, I am Lauren Lewis. I go by Lauren the Educator, Hair by Lauren D, whatever, all of those good old names. I have been a licensed cosmetology educator for 13, 14 years, something like that. Anywho, I think after 10, I stopped keeping count. And I'm really, really passionate about helping people grow within the industry and just helping them figure out what works best for them and where they fit at in the industry. So we're gonna go ahead on and get started. And you're more than welcome to invite some people along to join us if you like. However, once the live is over, because it's also being recorded, it will be available on IGTV as well as the replay for the live. So when you are talking about products, your products actually range in a couple of categories. So they range either going to be cleansing, conditioning, treatment and repair, styling aids, and finishing aids. And so this is what I actually have here. So for those of you that cannot see this far, I'll say it again. Your products are going to fall underneath cleansing, conditioning, treatment and repair, styling aids, and or finishing aids. This is what's going to actually help you determine what products may work best for you if you are just a regular consumer, or you a mom or a dad and you have kids and you're looking for something that's going to help with greater manageability or just with the overall health of you and or your child's hair and scalp. And then for my licensed professionals, where some of you actually lack knowledge in this area, so it's definitely to your advantage to, if you're actually watching. And then, hey, free education is always great when it's coming from somebody that is actually skilled in knowledge. So my thing is to be able to get you all to understand, and I'm trying not to be really in the video, so because it's really not the focus on me, it's actually about you getting what's necessary for your listening pleasure. And I'm real big on not following trends as it relates to certain things that come up. However, I'll touch on a few things, and hopefully this is some insight for information for those of you that's actually watching. So the products that you see here are all by Design Essentials, and then there's another product line that I'll actually introduce you to. But I'm a very loyal person when it comes down to anything that I actually like. So if I like it or I like you, you'll be around, or it'll be around for a very long time because I'm just a loyal person. If it works for me, then I really honestly don't want to scout for other things. So I am not an educator for Design Essentials, but I am a licensed Louisiana cosmetology educator. So these are my products of choice that I like to use, and I've been actually using them. I used to be an educator for Design Essentials. However, I am no longer an educator for Design Essentials, but this is definitely my product of choice. And I was actually using Design Essentials products before I was ever even an educator for them. So this is kind of like where we're going to go. So as it relates to your cleansing products, those will be all of your shampoos, and they actually have a professional line, and then they also have a I guess a consumer line, which will be for everything and all things natural. So over here, all of the things that you see with the purple labels or anything even that you see in the store, it was originally made for their professionals, for licensed professionals. And then everything that you see in the stores, which is where they started actually selling their natural products first, which was to consumers. So everything was in the natural line. So I will start off with all of the cleansing products that they have, and those are going to be your actual shampoos. So I'm going to bring them here so you can actually see them, because remember, I told you your products are going to go in the categories of cleansing, conditioning, treatment and repair, styling aids, and then finishing aids. So for individuals that have scalp issues, so you have really bad dandruff, you may have eczema in your scalp, you may have what is it? I hate when my mind draws a blank. Or psoriasis or something like that. If that's something that you have an issue with, there is something in their line. It's called peppermint and aloe, and then all of these products here, for the most part, are available for retail, and I do sell them at the salon. Yes, it will definitely be saved. So this is the peppermint and aloe shampoo, and it's actually a anti-itch shampoo. So it works well for individuals that I say that suffer with dandruff. However, what I need you guys to understand is that if you purchase this, you're going to also need to follow up with a moisturizing shampoo. So you will utilize this at least 2 times, because you should be shampooing your hair 3 times. So you will shampoo twice with this, and then you'll go back and then you will shampoo once with the moisturizing shampoo, which is the next one that I'm going to bring up. So this is their Honey Cream Moisture Retention Shampoo, and it works well really for majority of all your hair types and textures. You just need to know at what capacity of how much you'll actually use. And actually dealing with understanding hair type and texture is a whole nother category, and I'm not really going to get too much into that. However, if somebody asks questions, I'll definitely answer the questions. But if you're looking again for something that's going to help soothe your scalp for shampoo purposes, this will be your go-to, which is the peppermint and aloe again, and it's by Design Essentials. And remember, we're still talking about cleansing aids, so these are all shampoos that I'm covering. So if you are going to use the peppermint and aloe, then again, you will come back with the honey cream moisture retention shampoo. Now, if you don't have any scalp issues, as to some of the ones that I talked about a few moments ago, you want to actually have a first cleanse shampoo. Now, they actually have two first cleansing shampoos. One is oat protein and henna, and then the other is, oh my God, where is it? Oh, I thought I bought it over here. Anywho, I don't want to leave to go and run and get it, but there's something called Gentle Balance that they also utilize as a first cleanse shampoo. And the reason you want to utilize a first cleanse shampoo is not so much of working as a clarifying shampoo, but what it does is it helps to remove all of the excess product buildup that we may actually have on our hair. Now, what I will say, the difference between oat protein and henna compared to the Gentle Balance, and this again, guys, is my opinion based upon the clients that I service and for the many, many years that I've been utilizing Design Essentials products. So with the Gentle Balance shampoo, for those of us that have a multicultural clientele as I do, I always like to utilize the Gentle Balance because it's safe for my clients whose textures, hair may be a little bit finer. So that way I don't really strip all of everything that's actually on their hair. And like I said, that's a little bit that goes into a little bit in depth beyond the product knowledge that you're getting today. So you use either oat protein and henna, which is absolutely one of my favorite go-tos, either this or the Gentle Balance. Again, if you're using either of the two, you have to go back with a moisturizing shampoo, especially if you have a clientele that has extremely curly hair or their hair may be a little bit dry. And it doesn't even have to be dry from the texture being extremely curly. It can just be dry from overuse of chemicals or chemicals not being utilized properly for your client's hair. So remember, you're going to always shampoo your hair 3 times. Oat protein and henna will be utilized as your first cleanse shampoo, as well as your Gentle Balance shampoo. And I don't have it up here, so I apologize about that. But then you shampoo twice with one of the two, and then you will come back with your honey cream moisture retention. This shampoo works phenomenal for those of us that actually lack moisture to our hair, and we're trying to find something that's going to give us a little bit more greater manageability. Now, when you talk about cleansing, and I'm going to also go to treatment real quick because there is a treatment shampoo. So this is the Milk and Honey Neutralizing Conditioning Shampoo. This will only be used after necessarily a relaxer service, but can also be used after chemical lightening services, as well as any other hair coloring services. And the reason you will utilize this is because the ingredients in the chemical products are going to raise the cuticle layer on the hair. And then, so you need something to go back in and actually seal that cuticle layer, and this will be it. So this is the Milk and Honey Neutralizing Shampoo. Now, on the natural side, it's really, really quick and simple. Because remember, again, your products range either cleanse, condition, treatment and repair, styling aids, and finishing aids. So at your local stores, more or less like your Sally's, Walmart's, different places like that, they'll have these. So for my people that actually are wearing their natural texture hair and you're looking for something that really is going to give your locks, mane, curls, whatever you want to call it, it's all hair, you want to give it a little bit of extra moisture, this almond and avocado line is absolutely amazing. So it comes with a sulfate-free shampoo. It also comes with a regular conditioner, a rinse-out conditioner, and then it also comes with a leave-in conditioner. Now, honestly, in my opinion, guys, because the ingredients are very similar, you can actually use either or. You don't have to purchase both, but that's just me coming from a person that actually works in or that has worked in this industry for a very long time. So those are your cleansers, and I actually gave you the cleansing and the conditioning for the almond and avocado line, which is specifically made for natural hair. I just went on and gave you that because it was just easier to get that out the way because it's really simple. Now, all of the other products, so when you talk about conditioning, a lot of people don't really know what the condition of their hair actually is. And this is really why you should seek professional expertise and from somebody that's really just knowledgeable in hair and scalp care. Because what we have to first understand is that we're actually treating two things. We're treating the hair and we're treating the scalp. And so sometimes before we even shampoo the hair, we may need to actually do a pre-treatment first. And so there's actually a couple of treatment services that you can do, but I'm going to not get to them first. I'm going to go ahead on and move into the conditioners. So with Design Essentials, there are 3 different conditioners, and this is just from the regular line, not just with the natural line, but it actually can be used on relaxed or natural hair, any chemically treated hair. So this is the Almond Butter Instant Express Conditioner. Guys, like, this is phenomenally the bomb. Like, it is so amazing. It's my go-to conditioner actually for just a regular put on, comb through, rinse out, as well as deep penetration. Like, this works amazeballs. Okay, this is the Design Essentials Almond Butter Instant Moisturizing Conditioner. Then there's also a Rosemary and Mint conditioner. So if you are going to be utilizing the peppermint and aloe shampoo, you will want to utilize this. However, if you're going to use this rosemary and mint conditioner, you have to understand product control. In my opinion, this is a very heavy conditioner. So a little bit definitely goes a long way. So for my people that have issues with dry scalp, real bad dandruff, this will be the conditioner that you would actually use for them. Now, I also have a little concoction because I actually call myself, a product connoisseur, because I love all things products, especially the ones that do work great wonders for my clients. Now, this is their leave-in conditioner, and it is called Bamboo and Silk, and it again works wonders. So for my people that are doing a lot of heated styles, when you're looking for something, and you're talking about heat protectant, I also have a theory behind that too that I'll share with you guys towards the end once I complete with the products. This conditioner is amazing as well. It gives your end results. For my people that does presses or roller sets, like, the end result, if you use this, is phenomenal. So those are your cleansers. Those are your conditioners. Now we're going to get into treatment and repair. There is a couple of products, and guys, also too, this is not all of their products from their entire line. These are just some of my faves, okay? And they're also available for purchase at the salon. So for my clients that are my people, because all of you guys are not my clients, but hopefully we can convert you over after this video. So a lot of people have started to get away from providing free services. Some of your clients actually need, or either some of us, because again, not everybody watching this video is either a professional or just a regular consumer. However, the information provided is essential to both. So a lot of people don't really do hot oil treatments anymore. However, I still do, and hot oil treatments can be for the scalp and for the hair. So hot oil treatments technically go on the hair and scalp before you shampoo. You actually pour, a little bit of this for product control inside of, I utilize 2-ounce portion cups, and you apply it to the scalp with cotton balls. So you dip your cotton ball inside of your oil, and this is a botanical oils by Design Essentials. After you, disperse it, you apply it, it goes on the scalp. If you feel that your client's hair is dry and damaged or brittle and you want to help repair it temporarily, because guys, that's all we're doing. And when I tell you like how easily bonds to the hair is broken, which is why it's almost impossible to keep hair to be healthy per se, and hair is dead, so it'll never be healthy. But if you want to maintain the integrity of your hair, like, these are the absolute best products to use, in my opinion, okay? So this is the oil that I utilize as a hair and scalp treatment. So if my clients have severely dry scalp, they have dandruff issues, this is what I actually use. And if it's needed for the hair as well, I apply some to the hair, I comb it through, I massage the hair. I mean, it's not the hair, I massage the scalp, comb it through the ends of the hair. I put a processing cap on them and I put them under the dryer for about 20 minutes. Now, you also heard me say that I am a product connoisseur, whatever. And what I like to do is I like to mix concoctions. So sometimes what I'll do is if my client is going to be, and I'm really needing to treat their hair and scalp, I'm a person that I like to work smarter and not harder. So I would usually get some of the almond butter conditioner, drop some of this oil in there, apply it to the hair and scalp, comb it through, do the same thing, massage it through really well, and put them under the dryer with a processing cap. Now, this here works phenomenal as well. And what you do with this is also called or entitled peppermint and aloe. And so it works to actually soothe the scalp. This can be utilized on the scalp before you shampoo your client as well. So for my clients that have dry scalp and really suffer with dandruff really bad, this will be a go-to for you guys to actually use. So you would apply it to the scalp, make sure that you go through and gently massage the scalp, and you put them under the dryer with this as well. You can, you really don't have to, but it's totally up to you. I'm all about actually giving my clients a full experience, so that's what I do. Now also, for my people that do a lot of braids, if you're braiding, any type of braid, you're doing sew-ins, this would actually work well. So once you actually braid your client, twist them, whatever you're gonna do, you can apply a little bit of this to their scalp, and then you can also send them home with this. It's real inexpensive to get. It's a real inexpensive investment for you to make, as well as for your clients to actually purchase it from you. So this can be utilized as a pre and a post-treatment option. And what I was telling you guys about for the hot oil treatment, the hot oil treatment is going to be a pre-treatment. This is done before you shampoo. And the reason you do that is because you want to go back and actually utilize the proper shampoo that's necessary for their hair type and texture. So therefore the hair is not oily and weighed down in the end. Then this here is called Restore. The Restore is an actual vitamin treatment. So this is necessarily used for, you put this on the hair before you do your chemical services. And I do a couple of things with this. So I utilize this actually before and after my relaxer. So this will go on the hair that has already been previously relaxed, colored, lightened, and in layman's terms, bleached. And it does a variety of things, but I will also tell you guys that reading is fundamental. So even if you're just a person, because as a professional, I've tried a variety of things, and I also like to try, like I said, to mix things that's going to be customized for every client. So this can actually be used as a pre-chemical treatment as well as a conditioning treatment. So for my people that actually needs protein restored to their hair, you can utilize this. And again, this works well. Everything that I'm showing you works really well. You just have to know how, when, and why you're actually using it. And then again, that also comes in where your licensed professional comes in. Now, these two are scalp conditioners. I did not have a large size in the Herbal Complex, but the Herbal Complex is a scalp conditioner that's going to be used for my people that actually have kids, and or even if you wear a lot of styles that don't require you to get your hair pressed or rolled, because it's a scalp conditioner. So you know how back in the day we used to use, you know, like Sulfur 8 or Blue Magic, so grease, but you know, wording is everything. So this is a scalp conditioner, and you will utilize this. And when I tell you it helps to keep that scalp nourished and moisturized, it's amazing. So for those of you that actually have little kids, or you do wear your hair in its natural state a lot with maybe like twist out styles or something like that, this will work really well for you to actually go through your scalp and apply it. Now, this one here, Therapeutics. This is also a scalp conditioner for my people that have or suffer with dandruff. This is definitely going to be your scalp soother. So I utilize this again on my clients that may be getting braids, or even for my clients that are getting sew-ins and they talk about, if they complain about their scalp itches really, really quick, but I mean, that's like for first time guests. So if they are now repeat guests, they don't have that issue because guess what? Their stylist utilizes great products. All right, so those are your treatment and repair. Now, when you get to styling aids, your styling aids and your finishing aids, some of your finishers can actually be used as stylers. You just have to know what type of style you're actually trying to do, which is going to help you choose which one may work best for you. Now, I did not have any foam bottles of the two in the retail size, so I had to actually bring them out in the professional size. Now, these two are foam wraps, setting lotions, whatever you like to call them, but I like to put them in foam bottles because the foam does not run down my client's neck. So this is compositions, and it also comes in retail size. And so this is recommended primarily for people who are getting blowouts, roller sets, twist outs, because you can actually use it for people who are getting twist outs, flat twist. So before, before all of the natural products became popular, so this one is actually from the natural line. But before all of the natural products became popular, I mean, this is what people were using, and it was actually giving you phenomenal results as well. So now that the natural foam has come out, it's actually called curl enhancing mousse, just different terminology, but it is also infused with extra moisturizing capabilities. So this one can be a little bit heavier than this one. So you just have to, again, know the client's hair type and texture as well as the end result. So foam setting lotion needs to be used on every single person, in my opinion. The reason I'm saying that is because it helps to set the foundation for your end result for your style. So your foam will actually work as styling aids. These are the things that you will be utilizing before you get ready to before you get ready to style the hair. So after shampoo and conditioning, but before you actually style. In my opinion, it doesn't matter the hair type and texture that you're using. Everybody needs some type of foam and or setting lotion applied to the hair before styling. Then you also have your gel, because Design Essentials does actually sell a gel. Their gel is called Contour, so your gel can be utilized as a styling aid as well, and then also as a finisher depending upon what you're actually doing. And this is another one of my besties. This is their edge control. It's called Sleek Max. And then there's just a regular sleek edge control, but I love the Sleek Max. It does phenomenal for what I needed to do for my clients, and it works really, really well. And then also you can utilize your edge control as a styling aid and or a finishing aid. Again, it just depends on the hairstyle that you're going to do and what finished result you're actually looking for. This is their Shine Serum. It's called Silk Essentials. For my people that do a lot of blowouts, roller sets, anything like that, this will always be applied to the hair while it is wet. If you apply it to the hair after the fact, which you very well can do, whatever you choose, however, it may cause your end result to be weighed down. So the Shine Serum will always go on wet hair, in my opinion, okay? So those are all of your styling aids, which are your preppers. Oh, and then wait, hold up. I'm sorry, because I gave you guys the natural shampoo and conditioning first. So outside of that, here are some of the styling aids that you could actually use for natural hair. So for my people that do a lot of twist outs, you have your natural shampoo and conditioner, and the conditioner comes in rinse out or leave-in. You will come back and follow up with your foam, which is called Curl Enhancing Mousse for the naturals. And then you could actually use the honey curl forming custard, or you can actually just use the curling cream. Now there are a few other natural styling products as well, but again, I'm only showing you guys what are my faves, okay? And then I move those kind of fast. So this is the honey curl forming custard. And all of their natural products is made with almond and avocado. And then here is the curling cream. Based upon your client's hair type and texture, or your hair type and texture, it will determine which one of those you will use for the greatest end result. So now we're going to go to finishing aids. So for your finishers, they have oil sheen. It's called Diamonds Oil Sheen. Oil sheen will be sprayed to the hair in the end to give it, of course, added shine. They also have a liquid shine, which is called Reflections. And of course, you know, because it's in a spray bottle, it'll mist. And this is in an aerosol can, so it's just dispersed differently, and it just depends on which one you like best. And then there is a spritz. And their spritz is called Formations. And depending upon how you use it, at the end of your service is going to tell you how much hold you'll actually have. And then I have two more products that I would like to share with you. So Design Essentials also, they manufacture relaxers as well. And then they manufacture what we know as a Jerry curl. So it actually is curl reformation. So that's what this is called, Wave by Design.